Welcome to the Whitby Recreation Complex, the Toyota Pad, home of the Clayton Toros, and tonight the under-15 AA Toros look to stay alive against the Whitby Wildcats. Both teams coming in here. Toros are coming in at 1-3 record, while Whitby are at 2-2. Whitby will have one more after this game, as they will play the first place Oshawa in this round robin. McIntosh gets the start for Whitby, and Parker Shaw is in goal now for the Toros. Here comes the chance with Crichton with the first puck. The lead pass is out of the reach of Dwyer as we get our first stoppage. Cooper now to take the draw. Quick shot off that draw by Jones is blocked. Toros try to get it out past Jones at the line, but kept alive. Here comes a chance with a shot. Stopped it by Shaw. Rebound from the side, and they try and took that one in. They score. Shaw couldn't catch that rebound at the front of the net, and Whitby are going to strike first and make it 1-0. As cashing in from the side of the net was Parker, who put it in. So already behind the 8 ball for the Toros, as that rebound out in front of the net went up in the air. Shaw tried to catch it, but it just was out of his reach and fell into the back of the net to make it 1-0 Whitby. That goes down the ice for icing. Face-off now is coming off to the right of McIntosh, won by the Toros. Here's Powley with a shot to the front of the net, and it's not going to get through. Toros get control of it again. Back to the line for Jake Beveridge. Over here to the side from behind the net. Dawson Lewis tried to help out as well. From in behind the goal, here comes Whitby out of their own end. Looking to start this with 3, dumping it off to the corner behind the net. They've got a man sitting up in front of the goal. That's Lane, I believe, trying to throw this up in front. Here's a chance with a shot. Good block, as it didn't reach Shaw. Toros try to get that puck out of their own end, as Brody Van Dam tries there. Whitby has control of the puck. Lane over here to the side behind the net. It'll be a turnover, and the Toros will take control of the puck, but not out of their own zone. Behind the net it goes. That gets scooped up here by the Toros. The lead pass for Lewis. He tips it past Cox as they try and get it out. But it's a bouncing puck through center here for Whitby, as they'll just flip this off to the side. First one in here, trying to get to that loose puck. Here's a lead pass. Went over the stick of Hudson Bishop, who tries to race off to the right side to get to that puck, and Whitby will get it on the other side as they start it out. And big hit at the other side causes a turnover. Here comes Hudson Bishop backhand, shot again to the front of the net, and that'll get knocked down as well. Bishop, although, is right on that puck, trying to keep it alive in the offensive end. Aiden Crichton tried to keep it in there from the line. He will. He backhands it back in behind the Whitby goal. Whitby get a chance to move this out. That got knocked down, though, by Zane Dwyer, as Brown couldn't get a shot to the net. Here comes Crichton, but that pass will be out of his reach, but no icing. And behind the net, Crichton's going to put pressure on his man to try and cause a turnover behind the net. A lead pass is up through center, and here he comes. Number 77 is Cooper in over the line. Cooper cutting right to the net. Good defensive play there by Alvarez to sweep it off his stick. Cooper from behind the goal now. Alvarez trying to stick right to him to get that puck out. Actually, that's Crichton in behind the net, trying to dig it out, and he's getting some help. Along there with Mosdale. He can't get it out, though. Shot is blocked on the way through and out of the zone. That leads to a chance now for Zane Dwyer. Dwyer trying to cut his way in and can't get to the net. Whitby gets control of the puck as they lead it out, but not out of the zone. Good job there by Herbert to keep it alive at the line. Herbert coming after this loose puck to try and cut him his way. It's shot just over the glove handler of McIntosh. Kept alive by Campbell, but his shot got blocked. Back in behind the Toros net. This is going to be a Whitby defender right on that first puck in behind the goal, as that's Parker losing it to Cole Campbell, who puts it around the boards for Austin Baker. From behind their own net, here comes Mosdale after this puck. He tipped it off the glass and out. Got a pass up there and tipped the length of the ice by Margison back to the corner. Trying to put pressure on his man and behind the goal. Here comes 3 Whitby Forwards up through center with that pass. They stay onside. No, it is going to be offside. Cox brought it over the line with one of his players over the line ahead of him. Offside. Brody Van Dam now to take the draw. Wins it. Lead pass for Van Dam there. Trying to make his way through. Here's Landon Pickle. Pickle tried to make his way in and lost control of the puck. Here comes a chance now with a tip pass. Picked off there. Nice lay by Brody Van Dam, who put it back to the corner. This will ricochet in front, and Dawson Lewis couldn't get to it. But it's still in that Whitby corner on the right side. Lewis chasing after his man there on the side, trying to backhand this out, but it got kept alive by Beveridge, though. Here comes a chance up through center. Chipped off to the corner, right on Shaw, who makes that save. Around the boards, Lewis can't keep it in. Trying to get it out past Tanner, and he puts it behind the net. Skating it out. All the way through center ice. It's Powley who puts us into the zone. Goes off on his change as Whitby take this from behind their own net. Leading it out with some nice moves. He gets around Dwyer as well. Looking for the shot. Good block on the way through. And Crichton tried to clear it. Getting up here with Hudson Bishop as well. Here comes Zane Dwyer. Dwyer makes his way in. Stopped there by McIntosh with a right pad save. Behind the net goes Bishop though. Hudson Bishop tried to center this up in front. Three Whitby players back up the other way. Alvarez with it here in his own end. Cardo Alvarez off the boards, got knocked down there by Whitby. They're going to look for a stretch pass here out of the reach. But brought in here in the zone by Canelo as that backhand got knocked down right in front of the net. It was a big opportunity sitting right in front of the goal and they couldn't capitalize. But they still got control of the puck. Getting it back over here to the side. Walking it right out to the side and swept in wide of the net. Coming in from the line was Pride. Good play there by Candello to keep that in. Sweeping it out. Whitby get control of the puck. Chip it back into the Toros end. This is Alvarez on his loose puck and behind the goal. Got picked off. Looking up in front. It's in the feed area and just swept wide by Parker. Parker gets this again. Chips it back to the line for Pride. It was out of his reach. Hopped over his stick. Baker's trying to put pressure on his man in behind the goal. Cole Campbell picks up that puck and dumps it back into the corner. Baker is going to put pressure on his man to try and take that puck out. From behind the net. Pinning the Whitby forward in behind the goal to try and get it out of that scrum, and Whitby come away with it. Trying to get it away through center with Parker. That's in onside. Here comes a chance for Campbell to rip it around the boards. This is now Austin Baker can't get it out of his own. Parker tried to make his way through and cannot do it. Good job here by Baker who can't get to it. Campbell's got to go back here in his own end. He'll let Mosedale take it instead. Dawson Mosedale from behind his own goal will start this out with a stretch pass. Good stick there by Lewis. Avoids the icing call. Now he tried to be the first one on the puck. Dawson Lewis tried to win that battle. Whitby take this from behind their own net though. Landon Pickle picks it off. Pickle to the front of the net. Going for the tip and that didn't work from the slot area. Coming around the boards. This is going to get out here from center. It's a pass over here to the side out of the reach. Now they'll tip it past Lane from center. Rivers couldn't get to the puck, so here comes a chance. Lane was over here at the side, but Pickle was able to dump it into the corner from behind the net. Looking for a lead pass here. Pickle tried to knock it down, and it's knocked down with a high stick. Crichton now to take this draw. One there by the Toros. Trying to get after that loose puck was Crichton. Couldn't get to it. Tipped off to the corner behind the goal. Alvarez flipped it around Condello. This is getting out there past Miller. But now picked up here by Sarkov, putting it in behind the net. Sarkov is coming in to help out. Sarkov from behind the net. Tried to set it up in front. The Toros will get it and clear it away past Hornblower. Down the ice, right on goal. and it'll hit the side of the net and go for icing. Face-off here is going back to the line by Condello. Shot! Right pad stop there by Parker Shaw. It'll come around the corner now, trying to get it out. Hornblower is waiting here at the line. Condello as well, trying to get to that loose puck. Around the boards, Hornblower kept it in behind the net, trying to jam it in here from the side. Big hit in behind the goal. Condello puts it in behind the net. Looking up in front here now. Good spin move here behind the net. Trying to keep control of it was Miller. Hornblower tried to come in here from the corner. Behind the net for Miller. The pass back to the line. One man to beat. Zane Dwyer brings it in. Gets around Hornblower, but can't get one to the net, and Crichton couldn't get a stick on it. Off the boards, this comes out. Trying to tip this into the zone. Here comes Cooper. Cooper shot. Right pass stopped there by Parker Shaw. Kept alive here by Whitby though. Right in front of the net. Trying to clear it out. Not getting out. Pride kept the line at the blue line. Around the boards behind the net. Margison almost overskated it behind the goal. Comes around. This will get kept in here by Dunlop, who puts it in behind the goal for Cooper. Dunlop trying to keep it in, but it'll get tipped out. And good job to just keep it alive at the line. And that leads to an opportunity to shoot it and fired it in wide. Kept in here at the line by Pride though. Pride. Cooper's digging away at it here in the corner. They've got Parker trying to sneak into the slot area here. But the puck is in the corner and it's a 2-on-2 battle. Trying to get it out. Flipped aside into the Toros bench and out of play. Face-off now was coming off to the right of Parker Shaw. Toros win that draw. Chance to move it out. Clearing it out. Here comes the chance. Tanner tried to knock this down with Lane. Tanner in a battle against Alvarez right here in front of us to try and dig it out. There was Brody Van Dam to try and take it away. Lane now picks it up, but his backhand was knocked down by Brody Van Dam, but this time it gets cleared into the corner. Dawson Lewis had it. Kept alive here by Tanner as he's in a battle over here. Sets up Lane, who gets it over to the side, but out of the reach as it hopped over the stick. That leads to a chance to try and dump it in. Can't send one to the front of the net though. Alvarez takes a hit at the penalty box area as they make the play. Trying to keep it alive there was Dawson Lewis, but we're getting a stoppage in play. Faceoff got one against Sarkov. Put around the boards, Zane Dwyer tried to tip it out, and he got it up there for Aiden Crichton. Crichton's pass for Hudson Bishop, trying to make his way through, but it's a nice defensive play by Cox to sweep it all away. That leads to Whitby's back up through center with a pass out of the reach of Sarkov. As they try and get it out, Cox had control of it. Now tried to put it in there for Condello. Here comes a chance for Sarkov. Sarkov can't shoot it, so he goes off to the corner on his backhand, putting it around the boards for Cox. That's high for Condello behind the net, as he couldn't get to it. Zane Dwyer's coming over here at the side. Crichton will take it away. Crichton along with Bishop will bring it up. Bishop trying to stay on side as best as he can, but that was going to be offside. Now they're back in. Hudson Bishop shot to the front of the net. Couldn't get one to the front of the goal. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Not going to get through to the net. From the slot area, they try and get it. From their own end, here is Chase Powley. Powley back in his own zone. 2 minutes left to go here in the first period. Parker has the only goal. Number 34 for Whitby. Here comes a shot to the front of the net. It'll slide in wide. There's Parker trying to put pressure on his man. A lay pass is up in the air over Hornblower. And that is going to have enough to go for icing. Face-off now in front of us. Toros get a power play as Johns goes to the box for a head contact. Behind the goal, left for Ricardo Alvarez. Alvarez will start it up. His pass is up here for Dwyer as he tried to make his way through. Dwyer with some nice moves to get it around Cooper. which will now set up Landon Pickle to try and make his way in. Dwyer taking it behind the net, taking one right to the front of the goal, but they can't jam it in. Brody Van Dam had an opportunity as well and got stopped by McIntosh. Back to the line for Powley. Powley can't shoot, so he moves it over here to the side for Alvarez. And behind the net it goes now. Walking it out from the corner is Dwyer. Looking to take a shot to the front of the net. It's Zane Dwyer right to the front of the goal. Stopped there by McIntosh, who's down, but kept it out and swept away. From the owner, Powley. He had Parker right on him. Took it in behind the net. We're in the last minute. Behind the goal. Ali passes up through center as they look now for Hudson Bishop. Bishop tries to make his way in. Bishop's pass is out of the reach at the side as he was tied up. Tanner with a chance to clear, and he will right on net to Shaw. And Parker Shaw steered away now for Mosedale. Dawson Mosedale from his own end. Couldn't get it around Tanner, who put the pressure on. Beveridge skates this back in his own zone behind his own net. Beveridge's pass is for Bishop, who can't get a pass over there. Here comes one more chance for Dawson Mosedale. Mosedale tried to make his way into the front of the net. Mosedale from behind the goal sets it up in front. Found by Whitby, picked up by Whitby, and sent down the ice, and that is the final play of period number 1. A quick goal in that first period by Parker has Whitby up 1-0 after 1 period of play. Face off. Test kick off the second period is controlled by the Toros, and Powley gets it over here to the side. Looking to make his way through is Beveridge, but he got poked off it. That leads to a pass. Up here for Crichton, trying to make his way in past Hornblower. Hornblower got it up there, and Parker was able to clear it out. It's over here at the side now to try and tip it in. The pass intended for White was broken up, so here comes Parker backhanding it in. Powley from behind the net will control this and now lead it up. Chase Powley from his own zone. It's a turnover. Almost picked off there by Tanner. Here comes a chance for Tanner right to the front of the net, and they score. Lane at the side of the net was able to tip that in, and it's 2-0 Whitby. Face-off now will be here at center. Tanner wins it. Here's White with it now. White dumped it in. Here comes a chance now. Pickle picks it past White and puts it off to the corner. Pickle putting pressure on White behind the goal. Trying to dig this puck out. Tanner trying to help out White in behind the net. Another big hit behind the goal. White gets control of it. Picked up by Brody Van Dam. Van Dam from behind the goal. Tried to set this up in front. Taken away here by Whitby's Tanner. Tanner from his own end will skid it in. Through center, he drops it off with a pass. Just out of the reach there of Rivers at the side. This will get cleared away. This will get now picked up and fired away out of his own end. Here comes a pass for Rivers. Rivers couldn't make his way through though. It's over here at the side and behind the goal. Here comes a chance right in front of the net by Rivers. Kicked aside by Parker Shaw. As I try and put this in behind the net. Condello. Trying to get after that loose puck here at the side. Right from the side of the goal, they fire that one wide. Kept in here from the line though. Condello throws one to the front. And just out of the reach of Sarkoff from the side. Back to the line, a shot got blocked. Trying to get it around Dunlop here. Good play there to tip it past Dunlop into the corner. From behind the net goes Dawson Lewis. Lewis and Herbert on that loose puck to try and dig it out. Now it comes free and taken away by Whitby. Big hit. That'll be the first Toros penalty, as that hit in the corner is going to be a charge. Whitby now with a 2-0 lead. Get a power play. Cole Campbell puts that over here to the side, trying to get this out of their own end. It's in that corner though. Cooper's got it. Cooper to the side, trying to jam this in from the side of the net. They've got a man sitting up in front, and the net comes off the moorings in behind Shaw. So we'll get a stoppage in play. Drop. Face-off is off to the right of Shaw. Found by the Toros and dumped out. Right on net. Stopped there and fired away by McIntosh. Right to Cox as he tried to get it out. Trying to keep this alive here. Here comes Cox from his own end. He'll make his way in. Try and drop it off. Here's Johns with a shot. That got blocked. Lewis loves that here in the penalty box area as he's hoping for a big penalty kill here. Cooper with that puck. Backhands it over here to the side behind the goal. Herbert trying to help out here to get the puck free. Right to front. Fired just wide from the slot area. Toros will get it and dump it down behind the net. Out comes McIntosh to play it away. He's trying to take advantage of a turnover or line change. Parker shot. Fired and caught by Parker Shaw. Face-off got won by Whitby. Here comes a chance for Rivers. Rivers a shot through a screen. It goes in wide. Toros get that loose puck and clear it down. McIntosh coming out of his net to play it. Still 30 seconds left on the Whitby power play. Rivers has it. Rivers got put on there. Here comes Tanner. He'll get through. Tanner is skating after this loose puck from center, and it's an offside. Tanner wins that draw. That was a nice pick. Nice read by Hudson Bishop. Bishop trying to send one to the net. Coming off to the corner now from behind the goal. Lead pass for Miller. Miller will bring it in from center here for Whitby as he tried to make his way through. Parker Shaw comes out of his net a little bit and covers it up. Face-off is off to the right of Parker Shaw. Won by Whitby. Over here to the side. Penalty now to Dawson Lewis is over. Behind the net. Trying to chip this over here to the side. He's trying to get over there with Lewis but can't get to it. Now it comes over here to the side of the net. They try and flip it out. Chipping this aside. Here comes a chance for Sarkov. Sarkov from his own end will bring it in. He takes a hit, and that is coming in offside. Face-off now is just outside the line. Won by Whitby. Here comes a chance by Johns who dropped it off. Johns will come off to the corner now. It's up here in the air. Johns is going in behind the net to try and get to it. From behind the goal. Toros try to get this out of their own end. Dunlop was at the line to try and hold it in, but it goes out. Cox is right here now. Cox. Stretch pass here for Johns. His pass was tipped away by Parker, and here comes Cooper. Cooper now keeps control of it, but he can't send one to the front of the net. Hudson Bishop around the boards. They'll get it out. Trying to come here, Zane Dwyer. He cuts in. Dwyer right to the front of the net. Scores! Zane Dwyer finds the 5-hole, and the Toros have found the scoreboard. It's a 2-1 game. Whitby have control of the puck now with White. White will bring this up over the line, trying to send one to the front of the net. It's from behind the goal. He can't throw one out in front. Behind the net it goes now for Tanner. He's getting creamed to behind the goal. They're looking up in front. This is going to be White over here at the side to keep it alive. Alvarez trying to get it out of his own end and hit a Whitby defender. Another chance to try and clear. Austin Baker is going to try and dig away with Tanner. Toros get that loose puck, but not out. Here's Lane. He's got the second goal of the game, but we're getting a Whitby penalty here. So some momentum is going to come to the Toros side. After that goal by Dwyer, they get a chance to tie it. After Lane will take this tripping penalty. Face-off is won by the Toros to start off power play. Alvarez. Ricardo Alvarez over here to the side for Powley. Powley back down low into the corner. Right front! Shot, rebound, scores! From the side of the net, it's a capitalization by Dwyer, his second of the game, as he's able to cash in front of the net. And just like that, we're in a 2-2 tie. It's amazing what a 2-0 lead for one team can do when another team gets one quick, because the Toros have now got all the momentum in the world. And a tie game. Herbert went to the front of the net. They say that a 2-goal lead is one of the worst leads in hockey, because if the team that's down gets one, they get all the momentum in the world, and that's exactly what has happened here for the Toros. Down 2-0, but a quick goal by Dwyer. They get a power play, and Dwyer capitalizes again. And just like that, we've got a brand new hockey game here at the Rickard. That goes wide of the net from the slot area. Trying to get it out from the side. Toros get it and can't get it out. Good job to keep it in at the line there by McKinnon. Behind the goal. Trying to jam this up in front. Here comes a shot to the front of the net by McKinnon that got blocked. It's off over to the side. Back to the line for Lane. Lane in front of the net. Here comes a shot that's going to get chipped off to the side or around the boards. This will get past McKinnon. Down the ice and roll. Just stopping at the line. It's not going to be icing. Picked up here by Whitby. A lead pass. This one will be icing. And we'll get the icing call. Come back into the Whitby end. Face-off is off now to the left of the Whitby goal, and it's picked up by White. White around the boards, looking to dump this in. It's a lead pass, picked up here by Rivers now, who tried to make his way through. Toros got it, didn't hit the Whitby bench. It stays alive on the ice surface. Rivers takes a shot, and Shaw comes out with a glove hand save. Face-off now is coming off to the left of the Toros end. Quick shot, stopped by Shaw, as that was a big hopper right off the jaw. Here comes a chance. Trying to get around the side. This is White clearing it away, but it's a lead pass though, and Rivers couldn't control it, or he could have been off to the races. Crichton now trying to get it free. White is over here at the side to try and get it in, along with Tanner. Here's Rivers. Rivers has had a couple of opportunities. He might get another one. Just backhands that away, and Parker Shaw just cleared it off to the side. Here comes a chance to dump it in. Knocked down here by Hornblower. But here's Aiden Crichton. Pass! Can't get through, or Bishop could have made his way in. Hudson Bishop back on it. Bishop back to the line. Shot! This one will get corralled by McIntosh and held on to. Face-off was off to the right of the Whitby end. Capped in there from the line. Trying to set it up. Here comes the chance. Friendo! Stopped there by McIntosh. Face-off is off now to the left of the Whitby end. Friendo trying to get away at that loose puck along with Brody Van Dam in the corner. Friendo is doing his job over there against Dunlop. Kept alive there by Dawson Lewis, who puts it in. Dunlop is after the puck, and so is Dawson Lewis, trying to complete the check. Up here through center comes Parker with a drop pass, and that's for Johns. Johns is bringing it in for Whitby, but he's not going to get through. Chipped out the boards. Here comes Landon Pickle now. Pickle with a pass. Good knockdown there by Friendo as he dumps it in. Slapped around the boards. This is a chance now for Whitby. Looking for a lead pass from Miller, and Toros picked it off. From center there was Johns. Dunlop dumps this deep. Ricochets in front, and Parker Shaw steers it aside. But Whitby trying to dig after that loose puck though. Around to the side here for Alvarez in the corner. Not out. Kept alive there by McKinnon from behind the net. They looked to set up this in front of the goal, and that got stopped by Parker Shaw. McKinnon waiting at the line. Can't get it. Two up, coming the other way, and they can't get a pass across. Landon Pickle has it. The pass is picked off there by Cox. Cox now with it through center. Cox's shot. It might have caught the stick there of Shaw. Goes off to the corner into the right side, trying to dig it out. From behind the goal is Johns trying to get through. He sets it up in front. Big stops there by Shaw, right in front of the goal. As Whitby try again here from the side. Trying to walk it out. Good play to stick right to him. Beavers is trying to stick to Condello and get that puck out. Condello, shot, scores! Condello is giving Whitby the lead back as he fires it over the catcher hand of Parker Shaw, and it makes it 3-2 Whitby. Face-off will now be here at center, and Condello wins it. Toros try to get to that loose puck. Chipped over here to the side for Brown, who dumps it into the corner. From behind the net was Brody Van Dam. Cole Campbell trying to put it around to the side. They can't throw it up in front, so here comes a chance to clear it away. This leads to a chance now. Trying to make his way through with Zane Dwyer. He got held up this time and rolled right on net. But it's going to be a penalty coming up for interference. White goes to the box for the interference call, and the Toros have an opportunity to get that goal by Condello back with a power play. They struck early on their last one on a goal by Dwyer. See what they can do here from behind the net. Zane Dwyer is out there. Picked up though by Whitby. Trying to get it out. Couple whacks away here by Pride. Back to the line for Alvarez. Ricardo Alvarez over here to the side. That is Chase Powley now. Powley trying to find an open lane for Powley again. He puts it off to the corner. Pride is picked off there by Brody Van Dam. Pickle, side, Alvarez. Alvarez. Shot got blocked by Dunlop, and it comes out from their own end. Looking to get it up past Dunlop, and here comes Lane. Lane finds an open lane to dump it down and puts it in the corner. Goes off on the change from behind the net. Toros have control of it now. Looking to move this out as a lay pass. Here comes a chance now to bring it in for Hudson Bishop. Goes wide right to the front of the net. Bishop. Back to the line for Powley. Powley's not shooting. Here comes Bishop. Bishop shot just through the crease area. And this will get out. Powley, no, kept it alive. Put it in behind the net for Cox. Austin Baker's going to help out here. 2-on-2 battle in the corner to try and dig it out. Baker comes free with it. Back to the blue line for Alvarez. Back for Baker. Baker shot hitting in the stick of Cox and going in wide. Dawson Moseley came in from the line. Slapped around. This isn't going to get stopped. Goes out past Campbell and down the ice. Parker Shaw will leave it in behind the goal. Penalty is now almost over to White. Here comes a chance now to bring it in. Hopping over the stick here to the side, and that's Crichton now. Crichton from his own zone for Cole Campbell. Campbell's backhand is up through center for Dawson Moseley, and in he comes. Moseley trying to make his way through. Kept alive here by the Toros. Crichton. Aiden Crichton takes one to the front of the net. Can't score as that one gets slid wide. Big chance now for Parker. Parker is making his way in, and he goes off to the corner. Dawson Lewis now with that loose puck. Trying to get rid of it. Hornblower kept it alive, but he got chipped by him. But Dunlop helped him out in behind him. Late pass for Parker. Getting up here with Rivers. Rivers couldn't shoot. Here's Johns. Johns backhand wide of the net. Now we're getting a penalty coming up here to the Toros on this hit. Parker from his own end. Moves it over here for Hornblower. Now for Tanner. For Parker now from center. Whitby are just playing around with it here. But Lewis is able to get a tip of his stick on that. And we'll get the penalty call. Face-off now is off to the left of the Toros end. Won by Whitby. Here's a shot. Good stick. He got a stick on that and put it off to the corner. Trying to win this battle to get it back there for Lane. Picked off. Here comes a chance to try and race after this loose puck. He's going to fire it in wide. They couldn't get that last opportunity to the front of the net shorthanded. Whitby are going to have a power play for a minute and 40 seconds to start the third period. The Toros dug out of a 2-0 hole, only to have Condello give Whitby their lead back at 3-2. That's where we stand to head to the third. Ready now to take a face-off to start period number 3. And the Toros have got to dig out of a 1-goal hole and kill off a penalty to start off this third period for 1 minute and 40 seconds. As they look to control this opening draw for the third. The late pass was for Cooper out of his reach. Dunlop has control of it to try and get it over here to the side. Tip back in behind the Toros net now, where Herbert will put it around the boards. Margison is on the boards to try and get it, but here's Whitby. Look at this, set this up in front. Back to the blue line now. Dunlop isn't going to shoot that, so he comes over here to the side. Knocked down by Dunlop to the front of the net. Backhand over the blocker hand of Parker Shaw. Trying to get this out, and they will clear it. McIntosh is coming out here to play this. Drop it off for Dunlop behind the goal. Penalty now to Pickle, has 50 seconds left to go on it. Here's Tanner with the loose puck up over the line. Drop pass for Johns, trying to make it in. Shot is going behind the goal. They're looking up here for McKinnon, but instead Tanner keeps control of it. Crichton now to take this draw off to the right of the Whitby end. Whitby control it from behind their own goal now. Hudson Bishop kept that alive at the line. Bishop now trying to make his way around a couple of Whitby defenders. Penalty now to Pickles over. Big penalty kill there by the Toros, but Whitby have the puck. Up through center comes Sarkov. Sarkov can't shoot. Got blocked. Friendo backhands it, and Whitby get control. Walking out. Shot. Stopped by Parker Shaw up against the post to make the stop. Back to the line again. They're going to take a shot to the front of the net. Wide of the goal. Here comes Condello now. He's got the game winner so far. Condello sets it up back to the line. Toros went that well, but couldn't tip it out. Comes around here to the side. Hudson Bishop on that loose puck now. Flipping it out past McKinnon down the ice. Trying to win this race at a rolling puck. And they're not going to get there. Hornblower won the race from behind their own goal. Kept alive there by Austin Baker. Puts it in behind the net. Crichton trying to get through from behind the goal. Back to the blue line. A shot. Stopped there with a right pad of McIntosh. Around the boards it goes. Whitby can't get it out. Still alive here in the Whitby end. This is going over the stick of Beveridge down the ice and going for icing. Baker now to take this draw in the Whitby end. Quick shot off the draw, hit a stick as Herbert had the chance. Chipping it out over the stick though from their own end by Powley. And that's Beveridge on it. From behind the goal, leads it for Powley as he tries to start it out. Powley's pass over Hornblower and rolling down the ice and going for icing. Face-off now was off to the right of the Toros end. This is going to be Tanner taking the draw. Wins it. That is Lane who puts it behind the goal. Mosdale trying to stick to his man and behind the net. Miller trying to set it back up to the line. Shot. Good block on the way through. Toros will get it now with Austin Baker. But Baker now coming in. Coming up with two, but the pass couldn't get through. From behind the net. Looking up in front again for Baker from behind the goal. Whitby have control of it, and away they come with a pass. This is brought in by Miller, who takes a hit and puts it in. They try and chip it in here from the side. Lane a shot. Easy save for Shaw. Dropped it in behind the net. But Van Dam was tied up and couldn't get to it. Here's Pride. Not going to get there. Dawson Lewis couldn't handle the puck. Here comes Brody Van Dam. Van Dam right on net. McIntosh makes a stop. Van Dam with a big hit as he takes down Cooper Pride in behind the net. Back to the line. Friendo. Shot. Redirected wide. Trying to keep it in. Back to the line again for Alvarez. Alvarez isn't going to shoot it. Put in behind the goal for Brody Van Dam now. Van Dam looked up in front of the net. Alvarez has it. Right to the front of the goal. It goes in wide. We have a hurt Toros player trying to make his way back to his feet. This will get kept in here by Pico at the line and pushed deeper in behind the net. Good play to keep that alive, right to the front of the goal. Turnover. Pickle on his backhand, tried to get it through and could not. Kept alive here at the line by Brody Van Dam, though. Found by Whitby and sent. Knocked down by Jake Beveridge. Trying to take advantage of a pass. Hudson Bishop brings it in, but too far ahead of him. Whitby take this from their own end now. Trying to turn around here was Hudson Bishop. Couldn't send one to the goal. Whitby get it. Trying to get this out of their own zone now. Skating away with it from his own end is McKinnon off to the side. McKinnon is pinned there in the corner, though. Parker shot wide. Powley picking it up. Trying to get it out. It's up in the air. Powley from behind his own net now. Looking to backhand it. Here comes Aiden Crichton. Overskated the puck and lost it. That leads to a chance for Parker to bring it in. Parker shot. Good block there by Jake Beveridge. From behind the net there is Powley, who puts it around the side. Beveridge is trying to win the race. Here's Hudson Bishop with a lead pass. Went over the hand there of Johns. And it's going to be a hand pass. Toros have control of the puck from their own end. Here comes Aiden Crichton over here at the side. Dwyer was over there as well. Here comes a chance now to tip it in. From their own end, he's coming in with 3. Going to the front of the net. There's a shot blocked away there by Parker Shaw. Zane Dwyer couldn't go with the puck. So it gets kept alive by Sarkov. From their own end. Here comes a chance for Hudson Bishop out of his reach as Hornblower couldn't put it in. Bishop from his own end. Having control of it, gets it over here to the side. Lead pass is for Aiden Crichton, who dropped it off. Zane Dwyer. Dwyer shot. Blocked it away there by McIntosh. 2 back up the other way. Led it by Condello. Condello shot. Hitting a stick and going in wide. Toes picking it up. Stretch pass for Liam Mardison is out of his reach. No icing. McIntosh drops it in behind the net. That is Dunlop now with it to try and get it out of his own end. Austin Baker trying to stick to his man through center, but he makes his way around him. Shot! Stopped there with the left pad, this time at Parker Shaw. As they'll clear it away, here comes Bishop. From their own end, that gets over Frendo's stick. Rolling right on net and covered up there by Shaw. Face-off now is off to the right of the Toros end. Quick shot off the draw, it goes in wide. Hornblower trying to get to it. Backhanded in there by Miller as they try and dig this puck out of the corner. Tanner trying to throw this up in front and could not do it. Fired in behind the net past Lane. From behind the net, there's Miller trying to tip it over here to the side, and Powley gets tripped up. Couldn't get to it. Around the boards, picked up from the wall. They're going to be sitting up in front, but Chase Powley takes it away. Here comes the chance now. Mardison was in a battle here. That gets dumped down the ice, and that is going for icing. Face-off is off to the left of the Toros end. Trying to put it around the boards there is Parker. Back to the line for White. Van Dam is trying to get around the defender against his man as it goes behind the net. This is Mosdale trying to get it out there for Lewis and could not do it. White from his own end tried to dump it in, but that is going to come in offside. Landon Pico now to take this draw from center. Shot it on net. It's going to roll right to the front of the goal and get covered up there by Shaw. Faceoff got won by the Toros in their own end, around the boards. Trying to tip it out. Comes out here from center. Stretch pass, trying to dump it in. There's Condello. Condello dropped it off over here to the side. That is Rivers taking a hit. Toros get to that loose puck, but can't get to the puck. Cox getting this in his own end as he tried to backhand it away. Off the boards here for Brody Van Dam, trying to get it. Here comes Condello over the line. Condello, shot, scores! Condello gets his second of the game as he fires it over the catcher hand of Shaw. And that's a backbreaker for the Toros. It's now 4-2 with 5:12 left. Face-off is won there by the Toros and trying to dump it in. Behind the net goes McIntosh now. Bishop trying to send one to the front of the net. Found there by Whitby as Beavers couldn't make his way at it. Here comes Hudson Bishop. Bishop trying to backhand this off to the side. In behind the goal now. So Condello picks up his second of the game, and it's a big one here for Whitby now, as it now makes it a 4-2 advantage for them. Behind the net goes Powley. Chase Powley now has control of it. Overskated it. This leads to a chance now, but can't get it back to the line. Here comes a chance for a shot. Stopped there by Parker. Shot still lays loose, and the Toros will clear it away now. And out. Hornblower had it, but it's going to be a turnover. Dwyer trying to roll after the loose puck. Crichton tried to get to the loose puck now. From their own end. Whitby are in a battle there in the corner. Baker tried to get to it. Kept alive here by Cole Campbell, sending one to the net. This will be Crichton now. Front of the net for Baker, a backhand that goes in wide. From behind the net was Baker trying to put it in behind the goal. Over here at the side, they're trying to get it out. Campbell kept it alive at the line. Campbell shot. Stopped there and held on to by McIntosh. Face-off now is off to the right of the Whitby end. Cole Campbell shot. That'll get a stick and go in wide. Picked off there by the Toros, right to the slot area. Shot. Right down front and just tipped wide by Austin Baker. Baker from behind the goal almost had it stiffed away from him. From behind the net, Whitby will come away with it and try to have a chance to bring it out, but we're getting a penalty in behind the goal for sloshing. Toros are going to pull out all the stops now with Parker Shaw on the bench. It'll be a 6-on-4 because they need this victory or they'll drop to 1-4 and will be eliminated. Here comes a chance from behind the net, back to the line, shot, that'll get blocked. Alvarez trying to get to it. Shot. Stopped there and held on to by McIntosh. Pico now to take this draw. Got one by Whitby and cleared away. Back down the ice and into the corner. He's got to hustle after this loose puck because that is Parker putting pressure on him behind the net. Landon Pico comes away with it. Pico from behind his own net goes for the lead pass. Picked off here by Tanner, who goes for the empty net. He puts it in behind the goal instead. Toros coming after that loose puck, but can't get it out past Parker. Off the boards, here they come. Through center with Zane Dwyer. Dwyer trying to make his way in and could not do it. From behind the goal, Whitby have a chance to clear, but Brody Van Dam kept it alive at the line. Chance to clear it out. Toros have control of it, dropping it back for Cole Campbell. Campbell sets it up! Fired it wide! Chance to clear it now. Toros have the puck, trying to dig it away in the corner and get it out of some feet. Trying to set it up from the side, out of the reach. Campbell trying to get to it at the side. And we'll get a stoppage in play. Face off by Pico 1. Campbell over here to the side from Mosedale. Shot! Redirected, can't get one to the net. From behind the goal now. Trying to get this up in front of the net. Cheers! No, they're calling it no goal. Because the net was off the mooring, so that would have been Dwyer's hat trick, but they took it off the board. Face-off is off to the side. Pickle now to take this draw. Wins it back to line for Campbell. Lost it. Chance to clear. Goes past Mosedale down the ice. And in wide. Dawson Mosedale picks it up. He's taken down behind the net. Whitby are back to full strength again. Here comes a chance to end this for Zane Dwyer as he drops it off. Shot! Flagged down and caught by McIntosh. Face off now by Lyndon Pickle trying to win the draw. Pickle will pin his man to the boards behind the net. Trying to go back to the line for Friendo. Over here to the side for Alvarez. Alvarez a shot high and wide and over the goal. And ricocheting out back into the Toros end. Friendo picking it up from behind the net. Friendo. This pass is picked off. Whitby are offside as they put it into the empty net. Face-off now is here from center. Just outside of the Toros blue line now. Pickle will be picked out of the draw. Now it's going to be Dwyer who's going to... No, Van Dam is going to take the draw here. Now he'll be out of it. And now Dwyer will come in to take the draw. Zane Dwyer will win it. Brody Van Dam will push it deep back into his own end. From behind the goal now. Sees the pressure on there by Sarkov and cleared away. Pickle coming after it here at the side. Tried to take his man off the puck at the Whitby bench. Here comes Zane Dwyer. Shot on net getting blocked. Friendo trying to keep it alive, and he does. But this will roll back into the Toros end, and coming up over the line, this is going to do it. That final shot is going to go in wide of the net, and that is going to do it. Whitby are going to pick up their third win of this round robin. They'll have one more against Oshawa to move to their 3-2, so they're in a pretty good position. The Toros have now been eliminated now out of the playoffs as they've dropped to 1-4, but they've still got one more game left in their round robin season when they play Peterborough. Thank you for having me out. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.